How are you?
Wanted to catch up after performance on Saturday. What did you take away from it, and what did you see from your group?
Obviously, it's great to win a game.
Yeah.
I thought that obviously winning it was the most important thing. I thought coming out we started really fast as a team. Obviously, we challenged them at halftime, and things didn't go the way we wanted to in the third quarter. But I thought the way we fought in the third quarter on defense, put into situations that really, it's the reason why you love playing on defense. You know, and all the sudden changes. We had to defend that. Obviously, they had the block punt and getting back on the field, but to be able to hold them to the field goals, we did in the red zone. I think it was 3, and then stopping the 2-point plays, both of them that were run. When the momentum had shifted a little bit, I thought our guys did a really good job of staying calm and rose to the occasion. We got the 2 turnovers.
You guys have done a really good job this season, maybe eliminating explosive plays. I mean, East Carolina had a couple opportunities to try to get some balls down the field, but you guys have done a pretty good job overall. What's been the big key to that, maybe to eliminate?
I just think it's a collective group. It's doing your job and being disciplined with your eyes on the back end, linebackers and DBs, but give credit to up front. We have a young defensive line mixed with a couple of older guys, but they've been putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback and making him throw a lot sooner than he has to. That's why we've been effective on third down and getting the offense on third down and long. Obviously that helps a lot too. But I think it's a collective group. You don't play really good on defense unless all 11 guys are on cylinders. I mean, that's the way it works. It doesn't really matter if you're playing really good coverage. If he's got a lot of time, you break out of there and he makes a play, or as far as with his feet running as the quarterback. But I just think the group has really committed themselves. We weren't very good last year on third down, and we challenged them, and I think getting them, anytime you can get an offense in the longer situations on third, no one likes that, and it gives us a chance to minimize those big plays that might be happening on first and second down.
How valuable was this game for a guy like Zamari Maxwell getting out there and playing every snap in the place in Novell and kind of getting that experience?
Yeah, no, it was great. It's great for him. It's great for us at developing the depth. And he did a really nice job, and he gains confidence from that, as we do with him. And he made some nice plays, but you can't. It's tremendous to have that experience, because now we have that. We can feel we can put him in there anytime we want moving forward.
What do you know about a Temple team? This Temple team you guys are going to go on the road to face on Saturday.
Very well coached, very talented from an offensive standpoint. Obviously, they played really well against us last year, and it took a second half, on our part to, play well. But they're very talented, starting at quarterback, and then good running backs, extremely athletic receivers. They got 3 really good ones, and that's not to take away from some of the other guys that are playing too. But we got our hands full. They're very, like I said, they're very talented out in the perimeter, and the quarterback is what starts, and he's done a really good job.
And much of their personnel is the same as last year, but there is a new coaching staff. Are there any key differences when you kind of look at last year's Temple and this year's team?
There's differences. There's differences in the scheme, but again, just like last year, a great coaching staff that left and obviously took another job. But this staff coming from Northern Illinois, they've won a lot of football games, and you can see that the way the style that they play, how tough they are, and how disciplined they are, so again, it's going to be a major challenge for us, and we're going on the road too, so that's another factor.
Do you guys back to the road? The last 2 road games that turned out the way you guys wanted them. Is there any different approach or anything you try to take?
Yeah, no, I don't think it is. I just think that we can't we can't have the play that we had, especially starting out the game. Okay, we've been starting fast and a little bit more, at home a little bit better than we have in the road. We can't. Obviously we have the turnover factors, and we don't get enough turnovers early on. So being a defensive coach, being raised in the defensive side of the ball, we have. Obviously, we've always said this. It's kind of an old cliche, but you give yourself a chance on the road. You better pack your defense. You better pack your kicking game. And and those are two things that you've got to do really well and try and win, and that's going to give you a chance. Obviously our offense is very talented, and they're going to do, obviously they're going to do their part also as well. But we got to do a better job as far as starting faster. And as a collective group, I think we have to do a better job of playing complementary football in all three phases of the game. Okay, we haven't done that on the road. We really haven't put that together, all season. And that's been our goal is to excel at all three phases, and play great complementary football.
Coach, knowing Tate Gowan obviously has been a really good piece for your secondary this year, but as a person, knowing his background and his story and how he got here, what can you say about maybe just Tate as a person?
Well, he's a great kid. Obviously, he's had to deal with a lot of stuff personally, and to get here, and that's a credit to him because it takes work. It takes a great attitude, and obviously he's got some support too from his mom and his family and friends, but and then to see him obviously excel on the field too as well, coming from this being his third school, I guess, so to speak, and adjusting. He's done a great job of that, and his teammates have accepted him really well too, and he's done a nice job with that.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Thanks a lot, Coach.
Yep.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.